Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here to do the general reading for this week of May 20th through the 26th. So I hope that all of you are having a wonderful day so far. I know that the energy, especially from the full moon in Scorpio, probably has a lot of people emotional, feeling some sort of way. But we are going to get through this. This is just a phase, and we always overcome these obstacles, do we not? Good morning, Debbie. Thank you for being here. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, my lovely tribe, I am so glad to have you here. Hey, Christina. Thank you for showing up for yourselves today, and much love and many blessings to you all, as always. So let's see what Spirit has in store for us. I'll tell y'all, this whole weekend, like, mind blown. There are so many signs and synchronicities, y'all. And listen, for anyone who is going on the twin flame journey, let me tell y'all, hey, Dewey. But like, for real, y'all, I completely went against my original plans on Saturday and ended up going out with my friend for her birthday. Sure enough, I ended up I didn't talk to him, but I saw my twin out at the lake, and I was like, oh my God. Okay, so we're trying to, like, this whole avoidance thing, and yeah, sure enough, Spirit's like, nope, we're gonna keep reminding y'all. So I don't know if anyone's experiencing that too, but that shit was crazy, y'all. Craziness. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so we ain't talking about that stuff today, though. Hey, Nicole, how are y'all? Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. Like, you can feel them too. And I was like, what? I just kept being drawn. I could not get away from it. Sure enough. Yep. So, Spirit's always got something bigger than we think, for sure. So, yeah, that's kind of what it was like. Like, I had no idea. Like, no idea. All right. So this week, y'all, the overall energy, this is from the abundance. What is this? Angels of Abundance. I was going completely off there. Angels of Abundance. Abundant mindset. Keep it up here. Keep it in here, right? I say keep it up here. Allow your heart to give you the messages that you need at this given time, okay? Sometimes we can get really in our head about how we think. And again, like I was saying, how we think that things should go, and we get called to do other things. And then we realize why we were there in the first place. I hear you. So this is about staying in your power, my friends. This is about staying true to your heart and being real with your emotions, allowing these emotions to come to the surface to give us the messages that we need. And instead of looking at it like, oh, here's another lesson, no, this is teaching you something about yourself. It's teaching you to face your fears so you can step into purpose and be more conscious of the way that you are interpreting your life, is what they are saying, which that is powerful. I don't even know what just came out of my mouth, but it felt powerful. So this is really a good time for y'all to, like, okay, if any of y'all are, getting into that like spring cleaning mode where you feel like you need to clean up your life, your home, your office, whatever it may be, this is a good time to start, clearing out some of the clutter. Donate, be of service, go out into your environment and help those who are in need. And don't worry so much about your financial aspect, because when you are in alignment, and I'm proving this, when you are in alignment and you are following your purpose, good things come. Okay. So like I was saying a few days ago, I am so freaking proud of the way that y'all are stepping up. I have been having people reach out for readings like crazy. And there's so many people who are willing to dive into that work. And this is part of that process, y'all. So I have a new mic. I hope that y'all hear me well. That was my ego stepping in, but just let me know. Okay. So this is a really good time for you to, one man's junk is another man's treasure. Give it away. You do not have to hold on to things that really don't serve a purpose or just taking up space in your life. Okay. This is a really good time for you to even question if you are fearing financial stability, then you are creating more lack in your life because you're focused on that state of fear of not having enough. So it's really important for you to face those fears, work yourself through it, change into that abundant mindset. Hi, LV. But this is a really good time for you to challenge these thoughts. Like the moment you start, and it doesn't necessarily have to be with financial stuff, which a lot of us do, but any lacking, okay, any mentality state of lacking, you need to challenge and move into your heart space. Focus on what it is that you should be doing with your energy, with your love, with your kind words. Make sure you're speaking wisely and gently with yourself through these processes. And understand that you have a place in this world and you have a duty, a responsibility to show up with as much light as possible. And if you are not giving yourself enough time, enough self-love, enough gratitude, whatever it may be, that is probably causing that state of lacking. So you really need to check yourself on this, okay? Because Spirit's coming in really strong with this. You have the ability to heal your environment with this abundant mindset. Do not think of it as one day away from you, or it will soon come, because then you're always putting it further and further out. It is already here. It is already happening. You can see the wheels turning. You feel it, whatever it may be. This is your time, y'all. Your time to bring more peace into your life, into your environment. You are being watched over. So any point of state of lacking, challenge it hard and be like, okay, I know that I am coming from a fear-based thought process right now. How can I move it back to my center? How can I reassure myself that everything is okay and I'm heading down the right track? What do I need to change? I'm hearing a lot of you might be really tired at this time. And if it's not necessarily because you're going, which for those of you who are constantly keeping yourself distracted by pushing outward, you need to come back more in. But for those of you who are, even when you're resting, you still feel tired, it's because your soul is tired and you need to nurture it. Okay. So, hey, Michelle, how are you doing, love? So let's get some whispers, nature's whispers going. Let's see what Spirit has from nature's whispers. Because look, like with the donations, she's holding on to the reed, and the doves are coming in, be like, let go for more peace. Let go. All right. Culmination of vision. So we have the number 8. This could have a lot to do with your sacral and your solar plexus, coming up with that creative power, knowing where you stand, allowing yourself to go through the changes and the transformation, looking towards the future with optimistic insight, having a clear vision of the life that you want to lead. Let's see what this one says. We're going to read this one, y'all. 35. So there could be communication between you and Spirit or someone that can help you through this process. But this is the card, okay? Time to take positive action towards your goals and dreams. Be adaptable and fine-tune any of the details of what you are creating. Reflect on your desires and make sure your attitudes and beliefs are in alignment with what you wish to accomplish. Let go of any aspect or quality that no longer fits what you intend to accomplish. So this is your bigger picture, okay? So again, let go of all the conditioning. Let go of all the voices you've been hearing telling you you ain't good enough, you'll never succeed, blah, 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 all this bullshit, right? What if you had no limitations, if there was no fear and you had nothing standing in your way? What would you do with your life? How would you be of service? What would you bring to this world, right? And these are the questions that I like to ask, because really the only limitations we put on ourselves are us, right? So, we might run into speed bumps, but everyone has started from the beginning, y'all. Even these people who have made it beyond what we could possibly comprehend for ourselves always started from the beginning and have struggled to break past those self-limiting beliefs, those patterns, and all the obstacles that stood in their way because they believed in what they were doing. So if you have a passion, if you want to eventually one day start this or do this, and you know it's something you're passionate about, it's good for humanity, it's good for the world, whatever it may be, this is your passion. Do not stop, y'all. Do not stop. And it's time to get clear, visualize what it is that you want to transform into. Releasing those fears, doing and being of service, being more conscious of how you're interacting with yourself, with spirit, with the people around you. Every word matters, y'all. And when you are in alignment, you know you are, because everything feels good. You're moving forward. You have confidence. You have faith. But this is not the time. Hey, Danny, this is not the time to hold back, y'all. This is the time to take a step back from things in your external environment. Hey, Robert. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, dude. How you doing? So this is, again, like I was saying, you might have certain plans for your day, but if you are feeling called to do something else that was not in the original plan, then you need to do it, because you will be led to something that is necessary for your journey, right? There will be signs, there will be synchronicities, and all of that good stuff to show you that they are here, they are leading us, and they are doing whatever is necessary for us to stay in alignment. So trust your intuition, trust your instincts, quit doubting yourself so much. There's a difference between taking a step back to get a clearer vision of what you want to be doing with your life, but you don't want to procrastinate to the point where you are constantly stuck in hermit mode and not able to take the inspired steps, the inspired action forward. You need to be able to say, okay, I am in charge of my life. I am going to take the reins. I know spirit is guiding me, and I am going to follow their lead and have faith that it is going to work out for you. When we believe in our heart that what we are doing is for our highest good, then we are in alignment. Okay. Even if it doesn't make sense to you, maybe there's a lot of fear involved. That's okay. You can move past that. You will get past it. It is just a speed bump. It is a detour, whatever you want to call it. You will get through it just like you always have, y'all. Okay. Ooh, spirit has been so strong, y'all. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of big shifts when it comes to each individual's purpose, right? This is that time to really ask yourselves, what do I want to do? What do I want to be? How do I want to act? How do I want to experience? And get clear on that, because the more that you feel into that energy, the more you're going to see it. So, all right, let's get some clarifiers going. What can we expect this week as a collective? What does the collective need to know most this week? Oh, goodness. Okay. I see y'all. Okay. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Five of Pentacles. What is on the bottom? And there's the Ace. They said, look at the bottom, Jess. There it is. That pretty little pentacle we've been waiting on, right? You have to let go, okay? You have to surrender, release yourself from those things that hold you back. Do not keep yourself in a cage. Do not keep yourself in a box, y'all. This is time to think outside the box, okay? Because there are healthy partnerships coming into your life if you do not already have them, okay? This is also a time to align yourself with more proactive and inspired people who get your vision, okay? Don't waste your time trying to catch people up to you. You need to stay in your own lane, focus on your desires, and be around those who understand what you are trying to accomplish, okay? You work well together, you work hard together, you accomplish together. These are the people that you want to surround yourself with. Time to light it up, y'all. You know the tower's back there. You know that there are things that you still need to work on, and you will do it when the time comes, okay? This is about getting rid of our falsehood, getting rid of the deceit that we put ourselves through, the lies that we tell ourselves, the things that don't allow us to fully step into our truth or our purpose, right? And this is also, and again, full moon in Scorpio, right? We just had this weekend. So this energy is still here. I know it is. But this is a really good time for you to really dig into your subconscious, to your innermost deep seated stuff, and try to figure out what has caused these blockages in your life when it comes to healthy partnerships, whether that be career, relationships, whatever it is, okay? Start to see things more clearly. Face your fears and grow stronger, it says, okay? Face your fears. Face your fears. There's an opportunity for you to improve your plans. You need to listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, because your soul already knows what you need. And it's already telling you, okay, there are some areas in your life where you do not feel in alignment. You do not feel in place. You feel disconnected. You feel cold. You feel shut out. You don't feel understood. You don't feel heard. These are the things you need to start distancing yourself from, setting your boundaries, speaking up for yourself, and aligning yourself more with your purpose, not theirs. Okay? You don't have to go through this alone, because like I said, your soul already knows what you need, and you can call upon your spirit guides' guidance all the time. Anytime you need them, they are there for you. All you have to do is quiet and listen. Okay? What we also have to understand is, hey, Terry, yeah. And listen, and that's the thing, like, I hate even bringing it up. I don't want to talk about the labels anymore, because labels are labels. I've never been good with labels. It does not matter. You have to stay in alignment with your journey. You cannot wait for them to catch up. They will catch up the more you raise your vibration. And if they don't, that's releasing the attachment to the outcome, y'all. It is full on surrender at this point, okay? And trusting that when you move forward, everything's going to fall into place as it should, no matter what that looks like. Now, this is also telling you to watch your thoughts, watch your words, watch your actions, okay? You do not have to stay in this lack mentality, or focus too much on these moments where you feel like just completely outside of yourself and no one understands what you're going through. Because trust me, there are people that do, and you can trust on your inner guidance system to get you through this, okay? If you need help, reach out to people who understand or that you trust, whatever the case may be. But do not go to that friend who is always constantly talking shit about life and in a low vibration, and then you go in and you start talking about yours, and then it starts another cycle, okay? You don't need to do that. You will intuitively know who you need to go to, okay? Trust that. if you feel like you cannot count on yourself, which that would be the first lesson, okay? If you do not know how to trust yourself by now, because I know a lot of my people in this room have been with me for a long time. Listen, if you have not learned to like start trusting yourself more, and listen, it takes time to fully get there. I get it. But if you have not started, that needs to be your first job. Is learning to trust yourself more, listening to your intuition, following the guidance that is being given to you, and trust the messages that are coming through, because they are saying, we got it. We waiting. Here it is. It's on a platter. It's ready for the taking. And all you got to do is just keep going. Keep going and trust that it is there waiting for you when the moment is right. Okay. They are exes for a reason. Amen. All right. Let's get love going. Let's see what the Lovers Oracle has for us. I feel like we got two different groups here. All right. So the major message as far as love, and listen, love goes many different ways. Y'all hear me say this all the time. It is not just about relationships. You can give love in many different forms, y'all, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. So this is about bringing more peace into your life. Okay. Seeing the beauty in all things. But you don't need to focus on criticizing one another. Okay. It will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So whether this be a soulmate, relationship, twin flame, whatever it is, quit focusing on that damn negative, like, oh, well, you ain't this and you don't do that and blah, blah. We all know how that vicious cycle goes, okay? There's no point in criticizing, because what you are seeing in someone else that you do not like in yourself. And that is true. Okay. There are some things that we may not realize about ourselves that we have to, and that's why I say, check yourself. Check yourself. Because there are sometimes we do things that we don't quite understand why it's not being reciprocated. Are you speaking up? Are you setting your boundaries? Are you doing what you need to do in order to take care of yourself? Are you showing your friends and your partners the same equal gratitude? I mean, there's so many different aspects of this, but criticizing one another is only going to create more distance and more blockage. We all know this, right? So if you want a transformation with any of your relationships, this is a time to come into a more heart-centered space and share more love, understanding, compassion, set stronger boundaries, whatever you may need to do in these situations. But this is, again, about aligning yourself with healthier partnerships. If you have a problem with attracting really negative relationships, then these are things that you need to work on with yourself when it comes to self-love, self-acceptance, self-worth, whatever it may be. But it always starts with self, because everything that is we are witnessing and experiencing in our external environment is a reflection of what is going on inside. That is a harsh truth, but it's truth. Okay. So now, like I said, there are two different aspects here. So some of this could be, relationships, romantic, friends, whatever it may be. Okay. So please take how it resonates. These are general readings. I haven't even read these. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so maybe this is a wave. I don't know. We'll see. So we have romance, Cupid's arrow strike. So yeah, look, divine feminine, which we did a divine feminine reading, was it a couple days ago? Whew, talk about power. Okay, the divine feminine is on fire. Okay, she's starting to feel more confident. She's starting to radiate more love. See the pink around her crown chakra? She says, I'm starting to love myself. I'm starting to love you. I'm starting to see the beauty in this world. I am feeling the love. Okay, and this is helping connect these energies. But the thing is, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Okay. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So even if you were feeling all, ooh, you know, like Ramblin' Mike says, makes the heart go boomity boom, 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 right? So it doesn't matter if the Knight of Cups walks up on his white steed and says, hey, babe, I want to give you my cup. And you're like, ooh, okay. Yeah, no, don't fall for it. Okay. You have to be able to be comfortable in your own self without criticizing how other people act. Quit criticizing yourself, right? Because a lot of it is mirroring. Some of you might have an issue, like I used to. Okay, I'm raising my hand about, and this is the whole Aries and Venus. It sucks, but falling very hard. Someone gives you attention, you don't have enough self-worth or self-confidence, and you're like, oh, well, they must really care about me. Listen, not everyone who hits on you cares about you. Okay, let's just be honest. But if this is a really strong connection, or if this is someone that you have recently met, that you have a really strong connection with, do not put all of your focus on this person. Okay. You should always have enough awareness to be like, okay, I'm giving too much time. I'm giving too much energy. It is time for me to give to myself at this point, because your sole focus should never be on everyone else but yourself. Okay. You have to be able to give to yourself enough to be able to give to others. And if you want to show up authentically and truthfully and honor who you are, then you first need to figure out who that is by yourself. Love, nurture, right? Some of you still could be going through that hermit phase that I was picking up on. Now, for the second half, we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay. Look at this card, y'all. Look at this. You're going from this keeping it to yourself, nurturing, to breaking free, stepping into that empowerment, letting the rainbow, right? I get the 10 of Pentacles energy and the 9 of Cups energy, this loving, like, holy shit, my life is good. I love myself. Look at me blossom, and spirit is with me, shining down. Again, solar plexus, sacral energy, right? You are free to choose whatever you may need in this life. Don't let fear hold you back from living your truest self, being your truest self. Okay. If you want it to, you can open up that gateway. Especially those, and I'm getting this message, any of those who are on a soulmate twin flame journey. Okay. And I hate talking about it, but I gotta say it. Okay. If you are constantly saying, my divine masculine is a runner, which we all know they are, okay, we don't have to keep repeating it. But if you are constantly, and listen, Aaron Hurley has called me out on this too, using the word again, right? Oh, they did this again. They're going to do this again, blah, blah, blah. Just because that was their actions before does not mean that they are going to continue doing it unless you're putting that into reality. Okay. So it's about changing up your mental state, tuning more into the heart, putting it out there that whatever is meant to be will be. And in turn, I am going to focus on my growth, my expansion, my initiation, my awakening, my process, whatever that is for y'all. Okay. But it is saying that you have the freedom to break through these barriers, to blossom into your truest form, because you have that power, right? And if you want this union to happen, it's time for you to get in touch with yourself on a higher level, okay? Because sexual union comes in. It doesn't mean all y'all gonna be getting up with your boo things, okay? But it is opening this door for a deeper connection between you and this person. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So some of you could be meeting up with your thing, you know, your sweet, whatevs, on a 5D level. Some of you could already be in union. But instead of criticizing one another and like putting it that they are not good enough, right? You don't want anyone doing that to you. Don't do it to them, okay? Because that's what you're doing. Not coming from a heart space and being like, listen, it really hurts my feelings when it's you do this, you do that. No, that is not healthy, y'all, and y'all know it, okay? But this is honoring that, you know, and I feel like a lot of this is going towards the twins, because you are one eternal soul. There is only one other person in this life that is your other half, right? You can have a lot of soulmates, but only one twin. So this, if you are on the twin journey and you are not in communication and you are criticizing how they are, you know, behaving in this instance, listen, they learning too in their own way, but they learning. When you accept it for what it is and surrender and just go about your business, don't chase, don't force, don't criticize, just allow things to be, keep sending them positive healing energy, and realize that you are connected no matter what, then that is when things are really going to start changing for you. Okay? Let's see what's on the bottom here. Only time will tell. That was a typical spirit answer. All right, so let's get a theme card from the Earth Warrior Oracle. Right? Amen, Nicole. He can run. I'm not chasing no longer, chasing my dreams. That's right. Listen, it's going to happen. However it's going to happen. I know some people that have been on the twin journey for like 20 years and then wonder why they still running, but they are not in the best energy, right? They are still angry. They are disappointed. They are still criticizing and just in a really low vibration. So, you know, if you're going to act like that, then you can expect things to not change. So I'm just saying, the more you work on yourself, the better it'll get. And honestly, at this point, it don't even matter, because listen, like I said before, I got my damn self. I don't. Okay. All right. So this is the theme. I'm telling y'all, Spirit has been so sassy lately. I don't know about y'all. I love it though. I love the sass. All right. Spirit, let me get back on track. All right. No good thing shall be withheld. The blessings of Kumu. The universe wants to express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. It does not want to be limited to repeating what has already been. Y'all hear that? Does not want to repeat what has already been. Okay? Newness needs to burst through you into startling expressions of abundant life. See, Nicole, there's your sign. You are guided into unknown territory, guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself and your world to be, so that something original and necessary can be brought to life. Wasn't I just saying that at the beginning of the reading, y'all? I just said that at the beginning of the reading. Oh God, I love what I do. Okay. The universe knows all that you are in need of, so that you can best attain your destiny. All shall be provided for you. Expand your faith to allow for greater workings of Great Spirit. Resources are coming to you now. If you have been in lack, limitation, or anxiety about such things happening, relax and substitute your stress for absolute trust that the universe will provide all good things with generosity and grace. If you find this challenging, take it one step at a time, reprogramming your heart and mind into new habits of peaceful trust. It will feel much better to live like this. It is not foolishness, but wisdom that embraces such unconditional faith. Know that the provision of all resources required is certainty. The only variables are the details of how the journey unfolds. When you tune into your heart, you will remember that you are loved, protected, and guided in every moment. Trust the universe. Bam. Drop. Mic drop. Okay. So everything that I said in the beginning, just clarified in that one card. Okay. So you are coming into a new phase. We all are. Okay. We are aligning with our purpose, our truth, our authentic selves, whatever it is. We're all on different parts. Okay. It is what it is. But Spirit is opening a doorway for us to really look at the things that we have been doing that have been holding us back from our purpose. And now it is time for us to listen and act accordingly to divine plan. We all know, we've been doing the work, we've been doing the research. It is time to start listening. It is time to start meditating more. It is time to start taking inspired action and leaving fear at the back door and stepping through with arms wide open and trusting your heart knows what it needs. So this is time. This is time. This is the week. This is the portal that Spirit has been telling us about. And it is only going to get stronger. If you keep denying your needs, you are going to still feel uncomfortable. So I suggest that all of you start listening, start digging in, doing the work, and following Spirit's guidance, however that may be. Okay? So I hope this helps you through your week ahead, y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm telling y'all, Spirit's been so damn sassy. Yes. Let the Spirit help you be who you are. Yes, exactly. We already on a deep, deep level know who we should be. It's breaking all these karmic cycles, all these conditionings, self-limiting beliefs, shedding all of our untruths and stepping into who we were from the very beginning, right? So it's about, and some of you might need to do some real deep inner child work. Listen, I've been doing it too. Do whatever is necessary in order to get to that point of full faith, full surrender, and just doing whatever you are feeling called to do. Okay, staying in the present moment, not thinking too much about the future or the past. It is okay to dream, but it's important for us to really stay here because this is where our power is. We have choices and chances every single day to make that difference. And it doesn't really matter how you feel that you are making a difference. It just matters that you are. And you can make a difference by doing anything that is from love. So with that being said, continue to follow your hearts, my friends. Be your most authentic self possible and be gentle with yourself through the process. If you need me, all of my information is down below. If anyone wants to support the channel, you can donate down below. Thank you to everyone who has been reaching out for private readings and private sessions. Thank you for trusting me with these messages and letting me be that channel for grace and just allowing me to be me, right? So I love y'all so much. I am so proud of y'all. Keep doing the work and keep that transformation blossoming, okay? Love thyself, all right? So with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment if you're catching the replay. Let me know how this resonates with you. And if you need me, you know where to find me. Much love, y'all. Bye.